When we got the news, I was very, very happy for you. I might have even shed a tear.
Well, we heard you screaming down the hallway, so.
Yes, it's a big deal. So
now we have a trophy.
Now you have a trophy. I know, that's really cool. Welcome to the Results Driven Podcast. I'm sitting here today with our fabulous designers from the marketing team at Remax Results. I have these ladies with me today because they just won a really, really special award called the Exhibit Award. And it's national recognition. We'll dive into that award in a little bit, but I want to introduce Pearl Owens, formerly known as Pump and Fuss. I just like to say that. Pearl Pump and Fuss. Pearl Owens, Courtney Stout, and Sam Field. And thank you, ladies, and congratulations on the award. Yes. Courtney, can you just tell the listeners what is the Exhibit Award?
Yeah, so the Exhibit Awards is a national brokerage branding competition. So what that means is brokerages from all around the United States submit their unique branding. So again, we're part of the Remax franchise, but obviously agents may have noticed that our style looks a little bit different than the typical red and blue. So we submit our social media, our website, our brand applications, our events, all these things for consideration from the judges, from other pretty high profile companies within the industry. And then they judge and they name a winner. Yep. And we were number one out of all regions.
Yeah,
so
that was
very proud.
Pretty exciting. And so it's like what you guys have done to elevate the Remax brand.
Correct. Yes.
And you know, it goes without saying, like I shared on a couple social media sites, like our associates know that you guys are rock stars, but now nationwide, you know.
Now we have a trophy.
Now you have a trophy. I know, that's really cool. Last year you guys were semifinalists, and this year when we got the news, I was very, very happy for you. I might have even shed a tear.
Well, we heard you screaming down the hallway, so.
Yes, it's a big deal. So, Sam, let's dive into you. So, Sam, as one of our designers on the team, how long have you been at Remax Results now?
I've been here for a little over 3.5 years.
3.5 years?
Yeah.
And what were you doing before you came to Remax Results?
Yeah, I was a graphic designer at a liquor distributor.
Right.
So doing a lot of menus and liquor store displays and all sorts of
like coasters that you designed.
Yeah.
At restaurants and bars. And yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very different than what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And Courtney, you've been with Remax Results
coming on 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I came from a printing background as well. Mm-hmm. I worked for a small printing company in St. Louis Park. Mm-hmm. And we did a lot of like greeting cards, invitations, things like that. But then we ran the whole gambit. But yeah, so
that's cool. And Pearl, how long have you been at Remax Results now?
Just a little over 2 years now.
Okay. And where were you before?
I was at a publishing house. I mean, we did magazines, we did kind of like company like pamphlets, but a lot more into the like printing publishing area, large kind of booklets.
So I'm going to ask each one of you, any one of you can start. What's the favorite thing you like about working at Remax Results and supporting our sales executives? Who wants to go?
I'll say I love that it's different stuff every day. Mm-hmm. And that not every agent, but a lot of agents have their own branding. So it's kind of fun incorporating their branding in certain aspects and seeing how creative they want to be with their marketing.
And it's, they're all running their own business.
Right.
So you're coming up with, the style guides, the lookbooks, the themes, if you may, for all of their businesses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of those are what you guys have created over the years as part of the submission for the Exhibit Awards. I saw that in the submission, like some of the examples. So that was cool. How about you, Courtney? What's your favorite thing?
I would have to kind of piggyback off of that and say the developing agent branding is definitely my personal favorite thing. It's fun to kind of go from that initial meeting with agents where they kind of tell you about themselves and their business, and then you get to kind of ideate the look of everything they have moving forward, and it's fun to watch them grow with their brand as well. It's like sending your baby out into the world. So yeah, that's my favorite.
I love that. Fro, what do you think?
Obviously, I love the agent stuff too, but just to give a slightly different response, I really love doing our events and doing all of the design and branding for all of the events we end up doing through the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, awards is huge, and we do a ton of work for our yearly awards, but even going down to, like everything we do for the foundation and, like mortgage and title and doing all of that kind of stuff is also just like really fun to see, like even within the company, the different aspects that we do within that.
That's the perfect segue. We are an event-based organization. We have a lot of stuff going on, but the awards every year is, you guys, every year you knock it out of the park. I mean, what are you going to come up with next year? This year's garden party theme was so fun. That was so spectacular. I remember when the first invitation went out, I had sales executives reaching out to me. They're like, garden chic attire? You're like, well, what is that? But it all worked out, and it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I think Courtney had to create a Pinterest board.
You did. You had to create people to give you an idea of like what to wear.
I mean, it's so fun. Like I know we've kind of talked about this too. It's like seeing how the awards have grown. It's like, I think somebody had attributed it to reaching Met Gala status, and in a way that agents are embracing the theme and like dressing to the event. It just makes it that much more fun.
Yeah. So I can't wait till February 2025.
You'll have to
you guys come up with. But you guys are like wild animal, like frenzy during not even award week, yes, but just leading up to awards. It's so much work, and like
award quarter.
Yeah, well, yeah, and like overnights and like lots of hard work, and I appreciate you guys for that. So thank you. So
thank you. Shout out to Lynn Pham as well.
Oh my gosh, Lynn Pham.
Yeah, she is awards.
She is awards. Yes. She's great. So Courtney, let's get a little like, what do you do when you're not in the office creating masterpieces for our sales executives? A little bit of something about yourself that the sales executives don't know about you, maybe.
Maybe this is a basic answer. I love true crime and murder mystery podcasts. I love a good mystery or puzzle. So anything that can like get my brain working and I can really like sink my teeth into for a while and try to like turn over to a solution, I think is.
You also like some pretty dark stuff too.
Yeah.
Pretty dark stuff. You and Mary Graw, you like the dark stuff.
Yeah.
But that's podcasts. Do you have any podcasts that you like in particular?
I love the unsolved ones.
Oh, okay.
So where things are still very open-ended. So like Missing Maura Murray is a big one. Girl Who Disappeared into Thin Air. Anything like that.
Okay. That's cool. Pearl.
I know, again, it sounds really basic, but I really like to travel. Travel is really like what I do outside of work and what I really enjoy. Save all my PTO for it.
Yeah. There's nothing basic about that. Do you have any trips coming up?
Yeah, I have family trip and we're going to Hawaii.
Oh, yay!
We went to Hawaii right as I graduated high school, and so we're making the effort to go back because our whole family really likes it.
So that's awesome. That's fun. How about you, Sam? What are you doing outside?
Very different from these ladies. I'm a mom of a 2-year-old.
Yes.
So lots of Miss Rachel, Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Lots of watching her fun little videos and watching her run around the house and be crazy. So yeah, a lot of that. But my husband and I, we also like to do a lot of sourdough baking.
Oh.
So we get into that, try to do that every couple of weeks.
Oh.
So we've been doing that since COVID. That was a big fad then. So we
it became
going.
I know. Yeah, it's like the thing. I should get you a recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how come you haven't brought me any sourdough?
Oh, well, now I will have to.
I'm kidding. That's
Put in your order.
All right, let's talk about working with the sales executives. That's the majority of the listeners of the show. What is one thing, and any one of you can answer the question, that you wish the sales executives understood, or, you know, something that's a misunderstanding with the services that you provide, maybe? Like, if you could just give one bit of advice, like, what would make your lives easier?
Well, one thing that we get asked pretty common that we just like to let people know that we don't charge extra for our services. I can't tell you how many times we get like, oh, what
do I owe you?
What do you charge? Or like, can I get like a quote? And it's like, no, this is all just included. Yeah. So, like we do it just kind of like, all included. So,
oh, that's interesting. But I don't realize that that's a.
I've had an agent say, I budgeted about $2,500 for what we're doing. So is that like reasonable? Like, yeah. So,
wow.
I mean, that's an extra $2,500 in your pocket. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, enough of that. Another one would be, don't feel like you're putting us out by asking us to make stuff or help you out in any way. We are happy to do anything and everything that you're needing from us. Mm-hmm. So don't feel guilty.
Don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're here for.
Yeah. That's our job.
Yeah. What is, maybe any one of you, if you have a funny story to share, maybe a design idea or concept gone awry?
I guess I'll talk about one. There was one time I met with a very nice sales executive. Mm-hmm. She had a lot of grand ideas about how to start marketing herself, and she was kind of newer in the industry. And she wanted me to come up with a business card where she would then go and bedazzle hearts onto it.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
that was kind of
like she was like with a machine.
Bejewel it. Yeah, like 3D bejeweling. And I had to say, well, that wouldn't really work well for putting in people's wallets or something like that. Like, I don't know if
your bedazzled wouldn't
spend your time doing bedazzling, but it was a fun idea.
Well, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to pick on you individually, Pearl. What is one project that you've done that you're personally like really proud of? And it could be for company or for an agent or team, or just something that you thought, there's no way I'm going to pull this off. And wow,
there was, I know it doesn't even seem like something that you need to put a lot of effort into, and I don't even know how many people really clocked it, but at awards last year, I want to say 2 days before awards, Courtney came to me with an idea. She was like, while people are eating, like we just like usually have like a still screen on that just says something like 2024 awards or something of that. Mm-hmm. But last year we had this kind of like watercolor theme, and she came to me with like, could we get an animated screen to put on for dinner that had the kind of like the watercolor seeping over each other to like reveal the award thing. And so I had about 2 days to figure out, never done anything like that, but I was really proud of how that ended up looking and like seeing it up. I really liked it, I mean, it was like 5 seconds of animation, but I was just like perfect.
And it turned out, and I forget, you in the group here, you're more, you do more with video than the others do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously kind of like a varying of like skills, and we all have our kind of different strengths, but even for the kind of like display that we won, we had some reel that had the animations kind of to show what we kind of put together, and I'm usually the one that puts those things together.
Animations together.
Your big one is the conference room videos.
Oh, yeah.
You did these. Those are nice.
I did kind of the pop-ins and the fly-ins of kind of like our facts about the company that we have kind of that go along with the video that I ended up helping put together for that. Yeah.
Do you guys provide that service to agents too? If someone had a video maybe that they already shot but they needed post-production, is that something that we also provide? Should I not ask that question?
It's pretty time intensive. Yeah.
It's time. So that's like a special project. So that's not necessarily something that we would do. Okay.
Unless it's like simple editing on Canva or something like that.
Sure.
But how she does it, it's very time consuming.
For those kinds of things, yeah, super time intensive.
Good
At
to know.
least for most of the stuff that like we've done.
Good. Okay.
So I mean, like, yeah, for the scale of people that would probably want those services,
That's hard to do with just one of you.
a little bit much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we did do the gifts that people have been using on Instagram. I've been doing those for quite a few teams that have been interested in using those. So I have made those like really tiny animation kinds of things, but not like a whole like video length production.
Okay. That's helpful. That's good. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Courtney, what's your most, what are you most proud of? What's a project that you've,
I'm most proud of.
I mean, exhibit awards.
Yeah.
Just start there, but okay.
I was gonna say the branding, because I feel like when I first started here, I know that there were some conversations, I think, between you and I about just how do we make our brand like tilt more to the luxury sphere, how, you know. And so I think it was just, again, I was like a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, didn't want to rock the boat or anything, but I'm like, I think I can start tweaking the brand to look like this. And then it just kind of developed from there. So seeing what it is now, especially with the help of these two gals, like every day I look at it and I'm proud of it. So that's
Me too. Yeah, that's a great answer. Sam, how about you?
I love working on all the agent projects and doing all the custom brandings for them. But I'd say my favorite is working on some of the Results Foundation events, specifically the golf tournament.
Okay.
Pearl and I kind of swap off every couple of years, helping with the designs and just everything that goes into it. It's not on the scale of awards, but it's kind of similar.
Yeah,
There's a lot of stuff in the background, and it's fun seeing it all come together and having a cohesive theme every year. So
yeah, very good, very good. So we talked about Pearl and what kind of makes her a little unique from the group, and the animation and video. What do each of you, Sam and Courtney, do you guys each have, if there's a special need, between the three of you, Courtney's the one for this, or Sam's the one for this. What is that?
I feel like we kind of, we always find one of us to kind of spearhead larger projects. So I know you have been the lead designer on recruiting campaigns and things like that. One of the things we came across is that I'm very type B, and these girls are very type A. We learned it. I learned it the hard way. But so like anything that requires like ongoing discipline and organization, I feel like then it's they roll around. Yeah. Okay. And then anything that requires chaotic imagination, I don't know.
Brainstorming.
Yeah. But
I love that.
yeah, I don't know. We do try to divvy things up as equally as we can, just so everybody can kind of get their chance to shine and show their strengths and things like that. So.
And all of you have your own emails, but you all respond to marketing@results.net. Marketing@results.net for anyone listening that needs their design marketing services. Do you provide anything besides design as far as service? Guidance on social
Comedy, general life advice.
I love it.
If you have events like customer appreciation events or just sponsorship things, we have some marketing materials that we rent out, so you can always ask for some of that stuff.
You guys do a lot of ad designs, billboard designs, ads for you name it.
Yeah,
people
customizing websites. A lot of people don't realize that we're the ones who can help customize their website. So that's another big one.
A lot of times when I'm meeting with a new agent and they're onboarding, I say, I'm going to introduce you to the marketing team. This is what you do. You send an email to marketing@results.net, or I make that email introduction. And one of you, essentially takes the ticket and is assigned to work with that person. But you also have, if, for example, Sam, if you've always done the designs for this agent, usually when that agent resurfaces, it goes back to whoever helped them in the past. Is that right? So they're always consistently working with the same designer. Is that generally how it works?
Sometimes we'll know someone has a little more hand in a brand and a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
So we hand it off, but a lot of the time we just kind of take whatever project comes in.
Okay.
Whatever week we have available. The email.
Yeah. So what I tell the new agents, or maybe just existing agents that have never worked with you guys, and just, because a lot of them say, well, I don't know what I don't know. Like, I don't know what they can do for me or what they should do for me. And, I might say, well, let's look at your email signature, let's start there and your business cards. And then you guys usually do in-person or Zoom consultation and talk about what they're looking for. And then you can show them what you've done for other agents or other teams with permission from that other, team, of course. And then just to give them inspiration. And then you walk away from that appointment with a long list of things to turn out for them. And it's generally like a 2-3 week turnaround time for most of the stuff that you guys do. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it really depends on the time of year.
Yeah.
Definitely around award season, we're pushing that more like 3-week timeline.
For sure.
So it really depends on how many projects we kind of have on our plate, but that's, generally around 2 weeks.
And when this podcast is airing, it's officially your busy season too. The marketing and IT, don't remind us. Here we go, ladies. Marketing and IT, you guys get busy October, November, December, January. When business traditionally slows down for real estate agents, that's when they're coming to you guys to redo everything.
Yeah. Everybody remembers that. Oh, that one marketing thing I've been meaning to get to.
Yeah.
Our inbox fills up.
Yeah. So, what, any one of you want to answer the question, what's something next year, like 2025, besides whatever you might already be working on for awards, but what's a cool, something that you guys haven't tackled that you really are excited about that you want to do, whether it's for the company or whether it's for associates?
I feel like we actually, this last year, had kind of put together a big list of those goals that we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we've done a pretty decent job at hammering through those. One of the major ones was redesigning our website a little bit. Yeah. So we took a week, we did a design sprint and got that all fleshed out. Upgrading our social media, we've been working really hard on. Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk about the office kits, maybe?
Yeah. So one of our big things that we want to roll out next year is office kits.
Okay.
So that's basically marketing materials that you can see throughout conference rooms or in the lobby, just to have a consistent brand throughout all of our 45 plus offices.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of work getting that implemented, but it'll be nice moving forward, having a consistent look everywhere.
That's cool.
A little treat for our office managers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing that I really want to get pushed out 2025 is we've been talking a lot about getting results shop. Going. We've been pushing out a little bit of merch, a little bit of designs that we've been testing out through Bonfire.
Yes.
But getting something up that's more consistent, like year round, that people can go to and get things back from. That we used to have a site, and
yeah, so resultsshop.net was the site that it used to be powered by Deluxe, I think, and that's where associates could go to order swag or branded materials, whether it's clothing or and so getting that's a huge that'd be nice to roll something new out there. That's exciting. That's cool.
Yeah.
Lynn Pham is not here, but she is also an extension of the marketing team, as is Jackie Saponiak. Thank you, Jackie. She's in the room right now, but she's the silent listener. And, so really it's the five of you that work together on a lot of the stuff that we do. You guys, I love what you've created, the little culture that you have amongst yourselves. I love the the practical jokes that you guys play on each other. What's one of the funniest things you share? The associates don't know. I might share stuff on social media every now and then, but share a funny story about something that
We love scaring each other. I think it was a couple years ago, but Kathy scaring and recording the reaction
recording the scares
is the most important part. Okay, I think Kathy Chimento from Results Foundation had put together. It was a 7-minute compilation of various staff members
scaring
scaring each other, and it was set to the tune of, what is it, In the Hall of the Mountain King, the I know you thought, okay, but it was,
So we can insert that footage here.
yeah, if we could carve out 7 minutes to just roll that.
Yeah, and we'll see what we can do.
But I don't know, we try to do, the thing I love about our department is that like camaraderie. And we, over the summer we did like different events. We did an escape room. We got together to do like a volleyball, and we made our own volleyball game, and we made our own jerseys, I think, like that. So
Yeah. What was the name of your team? We had 2 teams.
ours was Big Dig Energy, DIG, to clarify.
And Furl and I were on a team. That's what she said.
Yeah.
S-E-T.
Yeah.
I remember when we did the IT and marketing dinner, and we had T-shirts for marketing that said awkwardly social, and IT's T-shirts said socially awkward. I still have those T-shirts. That's good. You guys are great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, congratulations to all 3 of you, Pearl, Courtney, and Sam, for the T3 Exhibit Award, national recognition. Again, we all knew you were fabulous, but now everybody else does too. And that's great. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you so much.